It's your boy Capone, one half of that dynamic duo C-n-N. And right now you're on hiphopwire.com, you know what I'm saying? We keep it pop.
Alright, man, we're here with Capone, Capone-N-Noreaga.
Yes,
They're about
yes.
to drop War Report 2, the follow-up to the classic.
Yes.
So what's up? Everyone's been doing these, follow-ups to the classic joints, from the 90s. What made you and C-n-N, you and Noreaga, go back and do a follow-up to War Report?
In all actuality, the fans. This album was strategically and really done basically for the fans, because walking in the street, you get people come up to you, yo man, War Report is my shit, yo, it's a classic. War Report this, War Report that. When you gonna do another War Report? And this is after Nore done dropped his solo albums, after we dropped War Report 1, after we dropped the reunion, after we dropped Channel 10. They still want the War Report. So it was only right that we came through for the fans and made the War Report 2. And Raekwon killed it with Only Built for Cuban Links too, you know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of other people following the footsteps of that. So we both came out in the same format of time, a few years after each other, and had classic albums. So I think just like a TV show, they just made the A-Team, they make the Incredible Hulk, they make all the classic shows over TV shows, because that's what people want. They want to see it in movie format. And this album, this War Report 2 album, it's a movie. You know what I'm saying? We put it together for y'all, for the people who always come up to us in the street and say, we want War Report again, we want that again, where's the next Bloody Money? We might have not could have recreated Blood Money again, but this album is start to ending.
So cinematic.
Movie.
Okay, so was that the reason you linked up with Ice Water? Because Raekwon's this was before Cuban Links 2 dropped, or what was
This was actually while Cuban Links was dropping, and after Cuban Links was dropping, we came up with the strategy that we all we from New York, and we trying to make a movement. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else could do it in the South. You got T.I., him and Little Chris and Little John can make an album together. Why can't Capone-N-Noreaga and Ice Water make magic together? You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, it's just a conglomerate we trying to build. There's other people's involved with this from afar, but they still in it too. But we the immediate kernels right here, and it worked. You know what I'm saying? It's better to follow footsteps of somebody successful in what you're trying to do than follow the footsteps of somebody that's just successful. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So I mean, after all this time, how are you able to just go back and link up with Nore and just put out an album? I mean, from previous interviews I've read, you guys had your little quarrels, but of course you're family and you get over it, but how are you able to get in the lab and just put something down?
Let me tell you something. Before we even squashed our differences, we had ideas about songs and things like that, because that's just in our nature. It's in our nature to be artists, to be creative. But one thing we never did was take the art form and the music we make and our crowd directed towards us. It was never a diss record at Nore, it was never a diss record at Pone. So it's not like when we got in the studio we had to look at each other like, yo, why you make that record, or why you do that? It was never none of that. So the first thing we did was make a banger. You know what I'm saying? We couldn't wait to get in the studio with each other. It was like, when the session book, we wanted to get it right away. Actually, the first song we ever did, we did over ichat. I'm looking at him in the studio, he's looking at me, and we did the song over ichat. So it was like, you know what I'm saying, thank God for ichat, you know what I'm saying? It brought me and my brother back together like that, you know what I mean? And everything from there followed.
Yes, that's the difference between the 90s and now. You could do all that. And
Definitely. ichat is a motherfucker.
What are some of the producers you linked up with? I mean, because beat-wise, the first War Report was a classic, and then Burner.
Yeah. No, War Report definitely was a classic, and we had classic producers on the War Report. Nasheem Myrick, you know what I'm saying?
Marley
Marl, Easy LP. I mean, what's Easy LP on there? Shit, it was so many. Buck Wild, Lord Finesse. I could keep going, man. And the album would have it. You know what I mean? And all these people became top producers. Excuse me, mad unprofessional. My bad, y'all.
Sorry.
But it's like, we just try to basically recapture that essence. And on the beat wise, we got, from the first album, we got Buck Wild, we got That's basically it from the first album. It's your boy Capone, one half of that dynamic duo C-n-N. And right now you're on hiphopwire.com, you know what I'm saying? We keep it pop.